This is SAMTalks, and of course, my name is Mikhail Moreno Racho. As you can see, this wonderful backdrop behind me. This is no green screen, and this is not a joke. This is a podcast officially streaming on Spotify. If in case you haven't heard of SAMTalks, official podcast of scenes in music press. So if you can see the wonderful backdrop behind me, we are in Trinidad, Corrales, and this wonderful spot here in the corner of Corrales, not just cakes. If you're craving for probably something sweet, no pun intended, but to my left, hello guys, Lucky and Carl Bondocks.
What's up? What's up? Happy New Year sa inyong tanan.
Happy New Year.
What's up, y'all? Happy New Year. Happy
Dobby.
holidays.
Dobby New
Happy
Year, new me,
January.
New Year, same me. New Year, same me, pero new habits.
Okay. This is very interesting because a lot of people have been demonizing New Year, new me, saying, "Magyapay mausab," di ba? You're saying the same stuff, but nothing's changed. So, what's your take on that? The people talking shit about New Year, new me.
New Year, new me. Ito mura naman siya concept ramay. Murag sa kondisyon sa atong utok ba kay murag example na mag-diet ka, sugod ko Monday. Magsugod ko
Or
matawag sa'yo Monday. Ganun,
procrastinating.
reset ba?
Ba?
Pero change can come anytime man, way. Di mo siya gailaro ni mo kagalingon, pero murag kondisyon ni mo kagalingon ba?
Tsara po sa feeling kay nga kanang dunganan nimo ang kanang murag mag-establish kag bago nimo nga habits dungan nimo kay murag syempre bagong tuig.
So, what new habits would you like to
Ako
incorporate this New Year then?
ako bay nagsugod ko sukat tong New Year, nagsugod ko kanang at least one to two songs each day. Kanang
For real?
creative
So,
process
Bugoy
bay.
na koy na ni.
Ano
Really?
lang bay kanang ano lang kanang mental exercise, keep me
Right.
sharp. Pag labi na nga natay goal, kailangan kada adlaw kita mag
Yeah, napansin na ako like you've been posting a lot of like 3 out of 4 songs done. So Ana, where are you on that process na 4 out of 4
last song, working on it.
So you just said one song a day. How tape it sa ron, Picha Tracy got 13 songs na?
Pilian
Grabe
atong
sa-
pilion ng pinaka the best quality para
Okay.
sa
Mixtape.
mixtape.
Select lang, salaon lang sa.
Yang uban din kay archive itago na lang sa for the future kung unsa manggali.
For sure. So in case you've been, we've elapsed around like 5 minutes of like random talk here, but for folks who haven't heard about these cats yet, so Lucky Boondocks and Carl Boondocks, usually he calls himself Carl Mountains.
Carl Mountain.
People are thinking now maging yung mga apelido, but actually your guys are brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
So-
older brother.
Can you guys take us through like backstory ninyo? I've heard nga gikan man mo abroad pero nanguli mo dire. That's so strange. Pariyata apir.
Korea,
Mga
chasing
ako-
the dream.
Gikan sa gawas nanguli.
Chasing the dream.
Chasing the dream, but it's good is local. So can you guys tell us like a brief story sa why you come up with music and ano nakabalik mo sa Pilipinas where you could have done it overseas?
Sa music probably at sa young age man ba kay wala ba musikero sa mong family pero kanang mga na-amigo na mo, mga silingan, mga schoolmate, classmate, hilig og music, so na-influence rami ana. So dala na dayon pagdako, tas fast forward nakalarga mig Canada. Gabi ka random nga mga inabo. Tapos, di ba? Trabaho.
What you guys do in Canada?
Kay naman ditong parents.
I mean, what specific jobs do you guys do?
Mga menial jobs, mga fast food, Walmart, trabaho, factory.
But that's the usual like landing opportunity for OFW nga maka-migrate dito, di ba? Diri like we take it like for granted like mag-merchandiser lang or you work at sandwich spread nga factory. Tingin mo, but overseas they pay big
Yeah.
money.
They pay big pero pag diri way gabi ka gamay king sweldo ba.
But you know what? Overseas, ako naman yung napansin, like, in those countries, the first world, what they call the blue-collar jobs, siguro na, no? Yeah, the carpenters, it's an art. Dili siya basta-basta.
Murag ang ilang ingon dito kay mas hugaw nga trabaho, mas dako og pay.
That's why they call it dirty jobs, diba?
Mm.
But there, in what you guys did, like, was there a level of risk involved sa inyong trabaho? Like,
Yung kanang pinakataas na mga 10 years sa trabaho dito kay sa ano kanang gabuhat og mga wire nga pangkuryente nga
sumukat-kat mo mga linya.
dili pod bra kanang mag drive og forklift, magpadagan og makina anang trabaho dito mga 2 ka tuig tuway.
Work hazard, gina siya, pero may...
Nga kailangan alistoy kay ka na nya shifting nya kanang kulatang lawas ang days and nights graveyard ito.
Do you guys think na mabuhat na ninyo like sustainably? Like
katong lifestyle para sa ako siguro kung ikaw workaholic ka nya kanang kaya raman tong lifestyle bay pero if lahi gyud imong goal murag lahi gyud imong tripping murag para sa mo among gusto gyud adto kay music gyud murag art kailangan nimo siya i-take advantage nga nakay job para ma-fund nimo imong dream murag ma-fund nimo imong chase sa imong.
And for sure, wa pa sure nahubas inyong ipon, no? Kay napan mo diri.
Kulata sulit ng pagpakulata.
Big question though. So one big question, like OFWs or like mga tao overseas, when they come home, is that mag-inarte sila with the employment because it's not the same pay. Dili siya what you do there as a like driving a forklift doesn't pay us the same thing when you come here, or kung magkarpentero ka dito, pays big diri mahagbong nimo panday ra ka. And you know kanaya na they don't get paid big here. So how have you guys stayed afloat, and have you pag abot niyo diri, like how have you guys managed, because this needs to be a conversation, because artists at the same time have, like, this is a big conversation nga, there's a challenge with keeping up with your dream. Kay where do you get the money to fund that? And for sure nag 1 year na mo nakauli dire. Hapit
8 months, 8 months.
9. How have you guys stayed afloat? That's a big question mark for me, because for sure, like, by naanad na magdako kay nga pay dito and dire. This is Cagayan de Oro City, man, it's a small market. Progressive city, but still a small market.
Bra kanang ang ako sa akong style kay ang akong gibuhat kay katong tibok 3 years almost 4 nga na ako didto nagtigom ko savings gyud himo account dire ana para pag uli dire kay mo gito akong plano tong nag-COVID mo uli ko Cagayan bay baton ginaw ni minana ma-fun ako ang kagalingon lakaw ang mga lifestyle mga laag-laag ma-fun ginaw pero kanang kung income kani gossip mga ginagmay nga service.
Pero to be frank kanang sa kinabuhi na mo diri sa Cagayan before mi nakaadtog Canada murag dili gid maginhawa ba
dili gid medyo
so nya dito na ako na-realize by kung unsa ta ka kulang sa labi na kanang gikan sa mga ginikanan sa mga kamag-anak kanang financial literacy ba. Saan nimo pag-take care sa imong kwarta, saan nimo pagkuhan sa imong nest egg, nya retirement. Di ba?
Ayo.
So, syempre, pag ikaw nakagawas ng food ka ako, una na ako dito ba, nakurat ko sa kwarta, oy.
Yeah. So you were balling.
Sa first, sa sugod boy. Bago pa ako dito, trabaho dito sug 2 jobs ko dito 8 hours.
And that's the case. I've known a lot of Filipinos there, if makaya pa nila 3 jobs pa manggani.
Oh. Pero muna yun to, nakita na rin mo ba nga unsaon kanang lisod kay ba nga murag wala gatudlo sa eskwelahan. Ang uba to mga ginikanan wala pa natudlo sa ilahan na.
Yeah.
Katong uban hayahay kay mga ginikanan.
It's funny, they don't teach that at school.
Oh. Di ba bro? Murag
yeah.
Bahala pag ang mga trabaho na to dire kang minimum wage pero sweldo kwarta it has to be kailangan siya itudlo kay mahurot ang kwarta way mahimo na yung mga anak ng mga retirement plan and all that shit.
Yeah, just
libog na yun kayo mo.
Sandwich generation. That's very, I think that's a recurring kuan sa society. Especially diri sa Pilipinas, then mag-anak-anak og daghan, and then they let the kids take care of
Mm.
them. Make them the retirement
So,
plan.
oh boy, murang una na ako I think nga sa tong henerasyon sa inyo ha, sa inyo ha mo kita na mag stop ang curse boy nga kanang
Yeah.
tagaan og financial literacy atong mga anak. Katong
Do you think though nga kuan, you guys have been overseas, nakapansin po mo silang educational system dato and how it is? Do they, I don't think they practice that as well. Across the board man.
Bro, dili gyapon bro.
Dili ba?
Dili gyapon bay.
Do you think our educational system is broken? There's
Sa
something-
sa
there's
tibok
something
sa
amiss.
tibok kalibutan
Ba?
medyo murag murag built siya para kita tanan murag ma-chain gid ta bay sa atong
As consumers,
murag,
capitalism.
bay.
Sin gyud ta way nga mahimo tag mga slave sa
Sheeps.
mga kapitalista way.
Mo nang para sa ako bro, tsada kay mahimong creative ug artist kay murag if mag-make money ka sa imong independent art by murag mawala ka sa chain mo murag ikaw ang mahimong kaugalingong boss sa imong kaugalingong lugar murag ma-break ni mong matrix.
Oh my God,
Lahum.
Andrew Tate, where are you at? Where's Greta? Yeah, that's a strong message. Do you fuck with this guy, Andrew Tate? Like, do you like his message though?
Ang principle niya sa uban butang kay masabtan ako pero dili ko ganahan kay medyo na siya pagka dili gid medyo misogynistic siya bay. Murag misogynistic siya bay.
Mahimo butang ang mga
O bay gina murag ang ilang treatment pero ang uban kanang sa mga iyang mindset bay nga when it comes to work, money, invest kana noon masabtan nimo ang principle pero ako bay personally kanang mo lagi yung misogynistic style way medyo Pasko.
Have you seen how he's been canceled all over, and he's been taken down, and he's even predicted that it won't be long now they'll ipasaran ako nila. it did happen.
tabo yun.
It happened after.
Oh, kanang human trafficking.
After he had that banter with Greta in Twitter. And the fact nga the fact nga gipatulan to niya, like I mean he's a man of stature, like there's some things nga patulan niya. But I understand his game, why he needs to do that, although dili gid maayo. You can't sound off misogynistic. There's no way you can't get away with that. No. Dili wala na biyata sa barbaric ages, but like come on. But I get why he wants to do that, but it's still wrong. It gets the attention.
Just to maintain his character ug
He
iyang one.
has to.
Kay
Kay
murag mo na yung selling point niya ba dili ang
Yeah.
kanang yang ginabaligya invest
he started off with like that.
murag
diba?
fighter ba ito siya may kickboxer.
He's a yeah, and he's wild in the way he thinks. He's a MMA fighter. He's a chess champion. Obviously, he's incredibly smart, bright siya, but at some point, for him to be mas madawat pa siya gyud sa kalibutan, he needs to stop this message of misogyny.
Oh boy. Okay. Tanaw ka nang ang mga youth kay katanawon sa believe sa yaha ba?
Yeah. I have one student sa ako estudyante sa una looks up to him. Before he got arrested. So may kay storya, and there's some things I understand about what Tate is doing, marketing genius, out of the box. But the vehicle he's riding, the misogyny side of it, no. So I don't know how my student will react to after what happened, but he's got a very strong cult following. Loyal. We given that though, but the importance of his message of like how to be your own man. It's so, especially karon. Have you noticed nga as we get more like liberal in the way we think, di ba? Do you agree with everything with liberal movements though? Because I think like, di ba, sometimes it expects us to be more softer. I mean, it's actually okay to be more empathetic sa opposite sex, with genders and all. But do you think as us as men, like, do you actually need to buy into all of that? Because it takes away a part of us.
Feel na ko kanang dili man siguro siya kailangan gid nimo pero dili man pud siya makawala sa imong pagkalalaki way if
Yeah.
i-respect nimo ang ilang kanang ilang values bitaw nga ginatudlo murag siguro dili nato ika soft as men kung mahimot ang more sensitive ug emotionally intelligent bay
Yeah.
murag dili siya makapaubos sa imo
Mahilak kita, di ba?
bay lami kay mo hilak sa tinuod lang lami kay mo hilak bro kanang murag real shit pwede malikas
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
been doing that since
real
the start.
shit bay dili makapawala sa atong pagkalalaki na
Mahilak.
o nga murag normal na pud na siya sa ato nga murag masculine ta pero kailangan ipakita mo na to tong feminine side na magid na pero may masculine feminine murag pre sa uban babae napud sila murag more masculine sila murag nara na sa imo kung unsa nga side nilang imong ma-bring unsa imong pagdala sa ila sa imong woman kung
Fun fact though, us in a woman's body, I think there are more testosterone than kuan.
run
What's the-
estrogen and
estrogen.
progesterone.
Yeah.
Shout out to my science teachers.
Yeah, they have more of that than the female hormone. It's funny, no? I think we also have some female hormones, but
Oh, murag na gamay na.
Gamay.
Basta na, wala di ko sure kung na.
I like where we're going. So, do you also agree with kaning deep dive of how we should be more accepting of the LGBTQ and okay,
For
would
sure.
would you also agree they use the same washroom as the female do? Because some women don't like that. I like to talk about this because I've been in my own head, in my own mind, like you know, like some women want their space, and if they don't want someone who's on the LGBTQ side, nga musulod sa ilahang CR, what do we do?
Murag siguro ano lang, if women don't feel safe, then murag
But there's
i-respect
only two
na nato, bay.
washrooms.
I-respect
Ben,
na nato. Ambot, depende ambot bay.
or a unisex na lang siguro ang washroom.
Oh,
But
unisex.
that's the thing is masagol na din siya na yung mga buang-buang nga masagol nga equation. And that's the hard part of it.
the raging testosterone guys.
I've heard it's even some like mga lalaki, I mean not lalaki, like they actually claim as, you know, sige na, how do they say that? Kanang moangkon sila nga I am
Pronouns?
yeah, pronouns.
Ilang pronoun?
Like he is really biologically male, but claims nga he's female.
Transgender.
No, not. He hasn't even transitioned
Wala pa
anything. He acts and talks like a man, but he claims he's a female. And then when he's thrown in the mix, I forgot this term. But when he's thrown in the mix, I think there was also one point nga sa American Mazerto na nasa prisuhan, he's nag-transition na siya. Good. So he's actually accommodate siya sa prisuhan sa female, but when he's biologically male and nabuntis niya ang sa mga inmate. That's the dilemma that's such a dilemma. We get, I mean, and I know we get liberal in the way we think. We'd like to accommodate all these things. We really do. I'd love to, like, sa man lugar. I think we're heading there anyway. Pero there's like these levels, like nuances niya bang like how do we sa man lugar tubag na to ano?
Na yung mga loophole. Murag for some reason nagi mga loophole bay.
Yeah. And not only that, like napagikan the rise of AI, man.
Dili kayo ko ka ano sa transition sa AI bay.
Okay, Luck, ganahan ba ka Luck nga I know we like talking about I know we're like really random in the way we talk here, but these are I like to talk about this because these are actual conversations that our generation are exposed to. ita, the Gen Zs, the millennials, and the Gen Alpha, we actually consume this information online. And mo po ni mga ginastoryahan sa atong mga thought leaders. I think we should discuss this because I haven't heard anyone yet in Cagayan de Oro City talk about this. Wala pa niya about sa akong radar. So let's
Pioneers.
talk about this. So, for example, ikaw, you're an artist. A lot of artists complain nga they're losing jobs because folks don't want to be commissioned anymore sa ilaha because they can get that for free in a AI generating
Nga ako'y nakita
art.
nga ng material sa Instagram ba nga. Wala nagtrabaho mga graphic artist.
Through Lens AI, di ba, Marie?
Okay,
Dito.
na mura example nga, mura kailangan ka example, di ba? Kailangan kag mock up, kailangan
Yeah.
mag-tap in ka sa graphic artist. Pero nanay mga website karon mga i-type ra nimo dito mo kailangan yung ma-generate na
Yeah,
dito.
and you know what these like IG accounts are doing? They're really pumping this like sources like you need a
Oo
free
nga.
something, go to this
murag-
website.
5 websites that feel
Yeah,
illegal.
This 2023, di ba?
5 websites that feel illegal.
Murag for free ra lugar na siya nga service lugar. Weird, medyo weird siya ba kay murag unsay catch.
Mo gali ba? Mo na mo ginay catch.
Oh boy, murag
Murag too good to be true kay
oh, boy,
wa.
too good to be true murag sa lugar.
I think companies and AI companies will do that until we're solely dependent on them. That's when they start giving us subscriptions.
Oh, tas mga katulad yung mga trabahan, mga
getting
art.
us hooked.
Oh, mga trabaho sa art nga space kay mahimo na yung mga trabaho na og lahi nga trabaho. Katulad na yun ang ilang email.
A lot of people will be displaced sila mga careers. Not only that, but copywriters, we got ChatGPT who's like AI nga incredible. Can even do coding.
Nay, kuan ka iba nakita
Right,
nakita na
so,
ako, bro.
kana-
Mag-type ra og topic niya, buhat na assignment,
Exactly.
kanang more essay.
Pero convenient siya for us. Right? We want something easy, frictionless. We don't have to pay anything. Boom. But nagid siya consequence. The artist on the other side who was now unemployed because of that.
Ug kanang example kanang pareha adto na 5 websites na mag-type lang kag topic, buhat na imong assignment. Oh boy, murag
But I admit, I've sent some nagsulat kog CV. Dito na generate. Write a CV saying this, and that. These are my qualifications. Or write a cover letter saying this. Perfect.
lagi boy.
Pero you just gotta tweak it a bit. Puli-pulihan lang
Ay
nimo.
mga pagka-robotic.
Yeah.
Ay pagka-robotic.
Kay uniform na kitanan. For sure, basig la, doon na lang ikabuok, doon ka aplikante. Pero parehas lang cover letter. ChatGPT.
Okay boy, bisag unsa pwede no.
Now this is,
AI.
imagine this. As an artist, all imong lyrics dito na nimo kaon.
Dili ba malabo boy?
Di ba?
Di ba? Ngay mga ana nga mga artist nga
Sila yung mga nanatoy katong mga niagi nga mga AI rappers nga murag katong meta murag NFT
Ba nga
murag
prototype
prototype
ng ilahang normal nga murag nanay AI
murag
nga
AI
genre.
rapper siya ba murag ingani dito
AI
bro.
genre.
Ano siya AI rapper siya ba murag AI generated siya nana siya radio plays niya murag
O pati ang tingog no.
nag-freestyle din siya ba niya murag ang mga nanggawas kay mga homophobic nga mga lyrics din wa.
Kay murag sa internet naman nila ginakuha
Oh, mo din tong
ba?
naban to murag nakita to ng atong AI nga rapper ba.
AI lang gid siya.
Oh, AI gid siya ba pero murag siguro ambot lang murag homophobic lyrics din siya dito din murag na-suspend siya murag nawala gisign pag siya record label na record label nga nag-sign niya promise
Okay, imagine that AI was a sentient being, has a consciousness. Imagine kita tong AI. Would you found that fair though? Ikaw ang pinakaunang AI, like the first of your kind. Bergi, gana ka. But that's usually how things start. Diba? That's how they
Masugdan
always
na.
start. Every new idea will always be received with cynicism, backlash. So all this talk of artists complaining, hey, we're getting our pay cut because an AI is beating us to it. Eventually, everybody will have to adapt and use ChatGPT or these AIs to make their work faster. Why don't we see it that way? Diba? Tabangan ta sa pagpadali sa atong trabaho. You need a new song? AI, make me a new beat.
Para sa ako,
Type beat AI.
Para sa ako-
AI type beat.
kanang as an artist, medyo mawala imong pagka-artist ba eh? Kung
Wala tong pagka-human.
murag
Mabawasan to.
mawala tong art ba? Murag saan man nato pag
Nya kinsay who's getting paid for all that work? Who's
AI.
managing the websites?
AI. and they're doing it for free. So I think mawala na ang value as you as an artist because the AIs are beating us to it.
Oh,
This conversation is important because we're heading to that world anyway. There's this big question mark like how will we coexist with AI? Di ba naapata direktores kagayan diros si kapa AI gitawagan niyo na kita nga mga tao gabaklay pa
AI na ang rela bao-bao ba?
Di ba? I mean that day will come, bro. 20 years, 50 years down the line.
Dili ba malabo, bra?
No, bro.
Dili gid siya malabo.
All those things you see in Black Mirror, they're,
Ito lang
they're
sa Matrix gitu.
yeah, they're precursors for things to come, bay. It will happen, and it's a very for me it's people will think us crazy that we're talking about this.
feel pud na ako kanang naiuban nga mga ingana nga movies, ingana nga genre, murag dili man na nila ibutang sa movie kung dili sila kabalo nga in the works na ni behind the scenes by. Murag kana lugar wild kanya, kana lugar murag time travel way, murag nganong ibutang mo na nila dira kung wala sila kabalo nga somewhere around the universe gakahitabo ni murag di ba murag
Men in Black, aliens.
Men in Black.
That daw ang mga alien.
no way
Oh.
medyo shout out Uncle Ace P.
Tingingan.
Shout out Yossi Break.
Really? Really? No.
Kanang murag before lugar ni amin ang Pentagon nga tinuod ang mga aliens gyud nga nagay UFO.
Everybody
Pero
keep-
80s pa nanay movies.
And if you talk about that stuff, if you're too premature and talk about that stuff, they will call you crazy.
Kayo, but it's better to be crazy. Oh,
See,
Murag katong nga release bitaw nga
Tom Dillon.
na sa Blink.
Oh.
Kato bitaw na declassify nga video. Murag instrumental siya sa para
Did
makita
he
to sa
get the
public.
footage?
boy.
He was the one.
Ano siya mga contact ng mga generals.
Ba?
Pero nakuha gid yung video niya. Siya gid instrumental gid siya nga para made public to nga shit.
Do you actually think there's a lot of things being kept secrets to us? Ba?
for sure, gatuo ko ana, for sure. For sure, murag kanang mga other dimension within this dimension type shit.
I've seen this one episode ni Joe Rogan. He invited these YouTubers over nga who will go to haunted houses. Grabe. I don't even believe in. I mean, gato ko na yung mga spiritual entities, but
mga energy.
dili kay ko strong akong pick up sa mga igana. But I think they're there. But if you talk about that, people will think nga
Nga trip man ni siya.
But why do they keep recurring in society? Nanong masturyahan man gid siya? Obviously, there's something there.
Mulagi na, ga-exist gina siya somewhere siguro mulagi ngano ibutang man na nila sa parehas sa ngano ibutang man na nila sa salida be kung wala man ninyo nakuha nga idea in the first place.
Ang mga salita ba kay they introduce ideas and the same way go predict.
or
The Simpsons.
The
They
Simpsons.
get so many things right, di ba?
20 years, 30 years ahead, maingon na nila niya, may tabo rin.
They happen. Or probably it's the somebody at work trying to plant ideas already. Dili ni siya far-fetched na idea may tabo ni one day.
Napo ko'y nabasahan ba nga ang uban daw movies kay murag ginapaagi na nila sa entertainment pero murag gina-plant na nila ba para pag makita mo gawas na din sila kay dili na bitaw wala na panic sa society.
So di na makuratan.
Oo, kanang murag kasi naman to sila itawag ba murag basta murag conditioning
yeah,
murag
mind
condition na kanila nga murag dili ka makurat nga na alien kalit.
Same like atong movie nga. Really. Oh no, ginainin na nila no. So they do
Daghan na kayo.
probably exist. And we're just Being lied to.
Dako ra kayo universe bay wala di. Dako ra kayo.
Hay ba kita Avatar card?
Nakita ko sa una bro, pero nakalimot na ko way.
You rewatched it though.
Sada gid siya.
Have you? Wait, imagine it took so long to make the sequel?
Pero akong
Why make us wait all this time?
gani, pero tanaw ni mo ang iyang mga graphics 2009 ito na buhat. Chuy kiwi.
Still the same.
Oh, di ba? Dugay daw ito na buhat nga sa
10 years in the making daw to nga panahon adto nga time. Ano lola, rest in peace.
Nahabol pa niya.
Ang one nahabol pa niyang one. Oh, pero dumdum ko murag bata pa ko gingnan ko niya nakita mi sa trailer nga 10 years in the making ba na.
Pa-joker naman ni si Carl. Sorry, Carl. Ay, luck. Sorry, luck. So, have you, last time we brought like an artist at the same time, filmmaker, Ella Figura. There's so
Shout out,
many
Ella.
sides of a human being. If you actually watch her, there's so many sides of her as a human being. Maayo siya mukanta, kabulo mo sayaw, kabulo siya mo make up. She's a filmmaker, for Christ's sake. Artist,
Nasa film,
pure artist in full, kuan ba, pakita niya yung full capability. Bro, have you seen how capable she is as a content creator? The content she makes and the amount of work she does, you have to outsource that kay di na makaya sa lawas but she still puts out content.
Shout out Ella. Ang pagputol.
Ang pagputol. Actually, last day sa aton January 13, if you see this now, mana. You'll just have to like ask.
Naputol
na
siya.
You just have to ask Ella Figura like kuan. But you know what? She also thanked us ang Scenes and Music Press, the SAMTalks, and she thanks us for actually giving a platform for artists. You know, show you the different angles of an artist.
Sakto, bro.
Gyapon, and you guys as well. Pag abot ninyo diri, gitagaan ninyo platform these kids, bay. A lot of kids look up to you. How's that feel? Bata mo gyapon mo pero nana mo yung mga disciples.
Amon ba wala pa na ako siya kanang murag nahunahunaan gyud kay kanang murag galibog pa pud ko ba kung tinuod ba gyud nga pero kanang murag makita ba nimo murag tsara siya sa feeling ba nga murag naay platform naay gapaminaw sa imo murag magtukar ka murag makita ka sa crowd bitaw nga makapagawas maka-invoke kag feelings sa crowd nga maglasong sila. Mag-mosh pit sila ba no bro murag maka-amaze maka-inspire murag maka-inspire siya murag pag humanad to kay murag dito dayon kung ubay kailangan ako mag-put out more music. Shout out sa mga homies CGY Playas.
Shout out sa
inyo
CGY Playas.
Og mupod ang feel na ko bro important sa ingani nga podcast bro para sa gingon ganiya nga murag makita sa mga tao murag dili lang may artist murag we are more than what you see in social media kay social media naman gid ang dula karon murag napod may murag opinions napod may murag personality ingana type murag napod may mga we are more than what you see sa music and hear sa music munang ma-appreciate pud mo namo for always giving us platform. Thank you guys. Shout out Scenes and Music Press, SAMTalks. Huge upside.
If wala ba bitaw puy mo buhat ani, who will? I mean naaman bay, but there's always something. There's a vested interest. Okay, let me ask you. If he had charged you by now, mutunga mo. If nag-charge ang platform sa inyo to come on the show, like example, we were a big TV show. Oh, would you have come though?
Kanang magbayad ka para makaadto ka.
Be honest. And knowing you guys, very DIY. You guys go punk rock. Mutunga gyapon mo.
Pero magbayad ta, probably do it ourselves na lang.
Diba?
Interview na lang taka.
And that's the thing. Everything today has an expectation. Diba? Everything. What's in it for me? Diba? What's in it for me? I would like to have a different side on this. You think I'm earning Like, if you even ask Scenes in Music Press, do we think we're earning anything here? No. What we're earning here is equity. We are sowing the seeds in case you blow up. We got you first. Ala, di ba? I mean, other than that, investment. But this needs to be a more positive message. It's not what's in it for us. What's in it for you? Kay, kamo, your end consumer, inyong mga market is ang inyong listeners. You give them the time of their lives, a very good time with the songs and the drip. Us, like, we see a need sa kwan that you don't do media pa. Like, you don't even do your interviews. One day you guys will. Wala pa man. Yeah.
Sana na siyang media trained
You
na.
will. I would love to be on your show. Ako na.
First guest.
Di ba? This needs to be a more positive message. Provide more value. Give more than what you can take. Di ba? No expectations. Clip that, Sam. Clip na, Sam. But that's always been my whole game plan. If I lose, I lose. Like, I die by my own sword. I've gotten a lot of pushback from all angles. Family, friends, everybody is telling me like, what the fuck am I doing?
I'm doing me.
I do me. No, but it's not about that. Like, this is what make
Muna yung gusto, kaya ang gusto na may tumong.
yeah. But you can't point fingers at them, Pod, because they're doing what they think is making them happy. We're doing what we think is adding value to this world and making happy. But if there was supposed to be a bigger message today, give more than you can take. I hate to say this, and I hope people take this with a grain of salt. Why do you think you guys are here today? Why do you think Scenes in Music Press is risking their backs to set this up? Because we're giving more than we can take.
Oh boy.
Di ba?
I think every time nga na huge upside na SAMTalks or whatever else na mag-pop up, there's always gonna be naysayers or mga unsa man na ang gumato nimo.
The haters.
Siguro amot di sila kasabot pero kita artists nga natay gina-push nga message, natay gina-push nga itong mga kaugalingon nga mga lakaw. Grabe kung wala huge upside na wala dito mga story ingan ni.
Og dawbe kanang murag
Ulay
dawbe kat unsaon man sa mga artists nga dili pa sila DIY. Murag di ba? Murag
how do you get out there sa kagayan sa CDO?
Oh, murag daghan pod ba yung artists nga wala pa resources, wala pa connects, pero gusto sila ma-out there.
Ang mga tao gusto sila og ingani nga lakaw pero murag pag naa na
Murag sa na sila eh. May nana lugar.
pero I think it's just a matter of time where before
Ma-accept na,
everyone
murag.
picks up and
Munang I always tell you bra na you're starting the culture. Murag Sam, Michael, you guys are starting the culture nga murag nanay ingani, murag nay ingani sa Cagayan, nay platform ang mga artists unsa pa diya mga creatives tanan na kay murag dako pud gini siya nga tabang sa mga
or kanang just mag-discussion lang, sit down, mag-story about whatever nga.
conversation lang bisag unsa.
They say nga you go to a psychiatrist or take some meds. Fucking talk to someone.
Talking is therapy.
Therapy ba eh?
Socializing is therapy by.
First you need to socialize, talk to someone.
Yeah.
Then it goes from there. Get help, therapy, but you just have to talk.
No, also, what you guys are doing, diba? It's a blueprint. So you actually providing the blueprint for the next kuan, indirectly providing value sa next. I need to say this. That's why I always push for a more positive message. If there's always somebody chasing after you, that's flattery, man. Like, if na other artists diya, that's why one thing I hate about the lakaw sa hip hop. I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of what makes it the mystique of it, the lore. Okay, there's beef. Part of what I hate about the beef is it's so negative. The message is very negative. If you see someone taking your shine, that means nagka-elevate ang scene. At least daghan na mo, 'di ba? Also not it's across the board, across industries. Dili lang kay sa lakaw sa hip hop. Content creators, videographers,
It's everywhere.
complaining about their pay. Gamay kay ang pay, we need to educate the market. What the fuck market? The market decides. Ang tao magbuot. If your rate sucks and your quality of service sucks, that's not the market's fault. It's not the customer's fault.
Pero asa kuan pod, you have to know your worth pod.
But that's why you need to put shit out there. You have
How
to.
you build your
You
worth.
have to win. You can't. Yeah, you can't say. You can't saying. We have to educate. Have you done enough to prove your worth to the people that you can say? You have the audacity to say nga. Gani ang rate. Kinsa man yung mga kuan nga dagan kay cheap. That's why that drives me nuts. Okay, I may be crazy thinking you should take less. I think people should. You're starting out. And that's how people start. Even people even start out as apprentices. Tattoo artist, apprentice. You can't shit on the people who are up and coming. That's why what I respect about you guys, gadala pud mo tao. And
Always. Everybody eats.
and I think this if nama ako'y maliban nga kalibutan, I die tomorrow, I die tonight, I knock on wood.
Simba ko.
Kamo diri naingnan ta mo with this positive message, pay it forward. Ba?
Always.
If there's
Always.
somebody out there who's shining more brighter, be happy for those folks.
Oh, bye. Always. Murag,
Ba?
para sa ako personally, murag, wala pod sa akong DNA nga malain or mag-hate og lain tao if nay mas ga-shine unsa baka diya kay murag hip hop or unsa man nga eksena murag if someone's shining murag we're all shining. Murag if si Kakarl karon makakwarta siya pero wala ko niya giuban sa iyang lakaw.
Happy for you.
Happy for him kay murag nakakaon siya. Murag
Yeah.
pag makakaon pud ko eh. Murag inanawa murag culture bay.
It's just kailangan nimo mulihok.
Merit, of course. That's why there's meritocracy kay ma-reward ang tao nga nighago. 'Di ba? Put yourself out there, look down, gives a fuck about what the other people do. And the less you know about the rest, the better. Diba? Are you guys would you admit nga you guys in your own bubble or you also do your scouting reports across other camps?
Ako dili pod ba murag sa ako abra murag. Pero excited ko pag makita ko nga na something new nga pop up dire. Na something pop up diha.
Na mag-release og new music bay. Di ba? Something new to listen to.
Something bisag unsa nga bag-o nga I wouldn't even consider it nga other camp murag same raman.
Murag para sa ako walay competition.
Oh, walay competition.
Walay.
Only competition
Dili
na ako.
dili siya in a way nga murag dili siya in a way nga murag i-rephrase to nako. I-rephrase to nako kay murag paminawon siya murag niingon ko nga walay maka-compete sa ako dili. Murag para sa ako murag dili competition na akong pananaw sa rap or sa unsa baka anong murag para sa ako kay murag ano siya murag movement pero it's always good to have people or kanang other artists that bring out the best in you pod as
For
an
sure.
artist.
And that's called competition.
Kana siguro nga competition.
That's competition. Mo nang competition.
Pero walay competition nga kanang murag pataasa yung ihi kinsay mas maayo, kinsay mas chuy, kinsay pinaka-chadaw sanina, kinsay pinaka-gwapo
Who has the
chicks.
better
Murag,
clothing
wala.
or the
wala.
better song, the better producer,
wala.
the
Pero
better videographer.
ano lang murag isa ra man gyapon ta ka race kani nga eksena isa ra man gyapon murag kita ra man tan gusto ra man pud tam mo elevate gusto ra nato i-share ang among gama kay murag selfish ra kay me if ako selfish ra kay ko personally if dili na ako i-put out ang akong shit knowing na my shit good.
Claim it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm their market anyway, so I could say. I like their songs. So you guys sing, aside from that very deep conversation about being an artist and the pay and all that shit, but you guys are really planning to release like 4 songs. Just lucky or kamo dua? What?
Ako si Lucky na siya mga on release siguro niya kato 4 songs. Oh.
Why? Wala na
Damn,
tayo.
napaminaw na
You
akong
guys,
gabi, bay.
you guys, there's no basement groove na sa man eh.
Hindi na bro, pero sometimes you branch out in your own.
Sometimes brother has to go his own way. Pero dili kay murag wala may nag-uban holidays. May
Tripping ang boy kay
kay murag
kay akong sang what I bring excuse me sa basement groove bro kay. Kung tanong sa mga yun kay sa mundo music. Mo branch out ko. Sa maminaw ko mga lain na pud nga shit. Pagbalik na pud na ako. Nanapod gyud bago nga dala.
murag nana say ano sad nga luck. Murag kani
bago nga elements. Tapos karon kay gusto ko magsulay nga more into designing sa talking about gossip nga more definitely
new drop sa gossip na main
daghan na yung collabs. Wala.
Sige lang. It's coming soon. Excited me ato. Pon. Manifesting. God willing. Pero to answer your question, na ako'y new music padulungay. Ano siya? 4-track mixtape. SoundCloud o YouTube na ako siya i-drop. Hapit na siya. Mag-work kami ni Kakal, mag-work na din make visual sa tracks kay nadunggan na niya last night. Ikaw, interview ta ka sa may opinion ni mo.
Chuy. Can't wait for the people to hear that shit, man.
Sa man yung paborito nga track?
Ito na Bisaya nga track dito.
Unsa.
Na English, na Bisaya.
Can't wait for everybody to hear it by murag. Makita po ninyo ang akong growth as an artist, akong growth sa akong songwriting, tanan. Kato siya nga kanta nga mixtape, kato 3 songs. Nasulat na ko siya the last.
That was 4.
4 pero 3 pang ang nasa list. Nasulat na ko siya last 2 days of 2022. So murag tsada siya nga good way siya to culminate the year 2022 nga murag we made our dreams happen gud ba nga year.
You made Kalabit happen, Mayabang happen,
Gossip
happen. Wow. Can you compare your pag-abot nyo diri and how 2022 ended? Grabe ba?
Paspas kay siya nga murag lagi to sum it up murag best year of my life, not to jinx so far.
Yet.
2023 gonna be better.
But you know when it's best, you know it's due for something that's worst.
Always ready for
It's
that.
always something like that.
Always ready.
Diba? There will always be hills and valleys.
Before sad ni siya nga nakaming to fruition nga vision kay murag ako lang personally murag nag-go through pud kog mga down.
A lot of adversity.
Kaayo, pandemic 2020, 2021.
Adversity is good for you.
Kaayo, it builds character. Character takes you to where you need to be. I feel like.
Feel like kung wala na hitabo tong pandemic, the whole shit murag different guro bay. Like karon.
Kay para sa ako sa kato nga pandemic phase dito ko nag-grow.
Ako personally, the whole panahon sa pandemic, I didn't know how to use Photoshop. I didn't know how to use all those programs.
This one? Gossip.
Although I was fiddling around with cameras, mga videos na, pero if that whole
Learn a new
pandemic
skill,
thing didn't
diba?
happen, learn new skill gitu
Always.
nga na-translate, lami sa feeling nga ma-translate na nimong ideas, nga marag makita ang dayon nimo.
In a shirt.
In a shirt, or sa picture, sa computer.
Ba?
Suipod nga feeling bra, ako lang i-bring up. Ambot kung ingani ba ang ka-feel ni Kakarla, pero ako kay ano man kanang naman ko sa kung ano karon kanang murag 21 pa man ko na ako sa kung era nga parties, clubs, Chuy sa feeling murag kay pag mato kag parties.
Enjoy it now.
Murag kay ang parties ba kay murag that's where you dress to impress. Nya murag lami kay sa feeling nga makita nimo ang mga tao nga kanang murag nasa sa lugar nga kung asa ang mga tao gapachuy-chuyog sa nina nga suot nila imong sanina. Suot nila imong brand. Tsada kay siya nga feeling.
When you see people fuck with the shirt.
Oh, wearing it to parties, to clubs, to places that bay murag bay murag. Thank you sa shout out sa inyo sa mga gasuot sa among t-shirt.
For sure.
Sa mga gapalit. Thank you. Oh, sa Savior
Oh,
Days.
that,
Savior
bye.
Days, bro. We gotta talk
Congratulations.
about it.
The next one, yeah, we have all the time. Napatay
Yep.
Mark pila ka. Oh, so sorry to cut this short, but naritay something from Not Just Cakes. Get in here.
Shout out,
Oh,
not just
get in here.
cakes.
So,
Thanks for having us.
One of the sole proprietors today, the brother of the sole proprietor, Tagiane, is Lucky Rubia, my good friend and cousin. Salamat. Thank you.
Shout out, not just cakes. Thank you for having us here
What's
for
this?
the hospitality.
Unsan eh?
Sheesh.
How much? Thank you. So there you go.
Shout out, not
French
just
vanilla. If you need your
If
Cheers.
you need cheers.
cheers, brothers. Patakabalo ka no sana when we can
To 2023 and
do a-
beyond.
yeah, we never know we can do a toast again. Yeah. Cheers. So French vanilla, not just here and not just cakes. There you go.
Ato sa siyang i-mix.
Tilawan ni mo kapait sa kape.
Sakto kay bro, nagkapitan niya.
Bye.
Mag-basketball taon niya.
Pwede. Gabi na ako ka-hyper ba
Sa mga wala nakabalo, basketball hindi nila Mikhail.
Yeah. You wanna invite folks to that ball club though?
Oh, bye. Maghimo make ball club. Basin, pag DM lang mo, either kang
Oh,
Michael, kang Carl, or Sakua.
Yeah. What do you call? What should we call it?
Let's play some hoops. Wala po ako balo, bay.
Gossip club?
Magdulat ang basketball to kay kabalo na mo kami ga-promote mi sa healthy lifestyle and physical health. Gusto lang gid mi mag-basketball kay.
Like, hey, I mean, that too should be a bigger message as well. Health.
Physical health.
And, I mean, I understand we have to do our things like go out, drink, but you know what? Seeing you guys break a sweat, that's a welcome sight. Kay you pila pa yung mga wala pa mo nag-30 no? Amudo.
Wala pa.
So, once you get to that
Lami kay bay.
mid quarter life, the 30, the 25, you will have a lot of life reflections.
Gout. Gout.
And they manifest in the form of arthritis, gout,
They manifest in the form of
hangovers.
ano ni? Kanang paghubag gali.
Oh, gout. Muna siya.
Sa English ka term ng mahubag. They manifest in term of swelling.
Oh my God, this is so good.
Shout out, not just cakes.
I wanna ask you, on average, kapila mo mga piyo sa kadlaw?
Ikaduha. Afternoon o gabi mga pigi ko. Yeah. Ug kanang if nakibuhaton nga creative related or unsa baka mga pigi ko ba?
Ako hera pag makapit ko sa Bowerbird.
Shout out
Bowerbird.
Shout out not just cakes. Hiatus, shout out.
Hayero stress, lami king kape diya sa Malay-Balay. Stress,
Go on a break.
hiatus, Richard Core.
On a hiatus. So, I want to ask you, just to cap this off, because I've enjoyed talking to you guys. Always a pleasure bumping into you guys. Si Lucky, sigasa rin ako matagbuhan. My goodness. You're all
Nakita
over
mi
the
ato
place.
ni Agi Saturday night sa Uptown.
SM. Walking me.
Shout out Clarky Abing.
Dapat si Clark Adom. So, this has always been an ongoing conversation. Everybody's consuming coffee in this city, no? You can't go wrong if you have a coffee business, no?
Feel like before milk tea. Coffee is the way to go.
Coffee's always been around. But milk tea has nakaangat siya din. I think coffee's taking back the
taking back
throne,
the
you know?
the reins.
Have you guys thought about pairing merch with consumables like food?
Wala po ba eh.
Natoy one time nga murag nakitag spot nga murag himuna tong shop nga murag Sanina shop plus mamaligya siya coffee ug unsa ba yung mga humba. Humba. Okay, ano mo gud ni si Kakarl? Humba connoisseur.
How good sir humba?
Luto bra.
I make humba too. Man.
Ayay.
Maybe we could have a showdown one day.
Nagplano siya mag-pop up siya humba. Sa rotonda daw mag-pop up siya
You
humba.
could do that. You know those guys are so welcoming.
Shout out
Dingbo,
sa
Streetery,
Yo Yakitori
those
o
guys. Mga
Tacos.
street tacos.
Tibasak Street
Yeah,
Tacos.
their community is getting bigger. I think they're very welcoming of folks who do that.
Napa ba ka sila diya karon sa
That's the question mark. Kay marag lahi ng place.
Mogani.
Mar ginabawal naman siguro. I'm not so sure. Ba? Shout out to the folks who
Shout
are
out
watching
to the
and listening
good
to
folks.
this. Can we we're about to cap this off anyways. Hey, huge thanks, man. Like I've always appreciate you guys'
as
time.
always.
Before we do cap this off, we'd like to invite the Tagayasa Shores, Not Just Cakes. Yeah. So just give a short backstory and then invite folks to the place.
Shout out
Okay,
Not Just Cakes.
So please introduce yourself, the name of the store, and salamat na natin may daan sa kape. No, libre mo Ano ang bill? Okay na ade. Pwede manghugas sa plato.
Okay, so hi everyone. So Not Just Cakes started. Actually, way back years ago, nag-start na gid me in this business since my mom nga naga-bake gid sila. Family business gid ni siya, no? So pandemic started, tapos nag-stop ko work, so naka-focus ko sa sa business or sa pag-bake. So dito na ako actually dili jud ko inani ka kuan sa baking gyud. More on lang kanang pang family celebration ana. But then, di ba? Oo, si kuya pa to. Kanang cassava cake ra gyud ang ginabuhat. But then pag-abot sa pandemic nara sa balay ang mga tao, so mas daghan time na gyud nga kanang mag-explore. So mao to siya. Tapos more on beta sa balay sa una, di ba? Masiun sa ratong gikaon mga kuan. So mao to siya. Dito siya nag-start, and then pagbalik na ko og work, the year after na dayon 2022. Actually, resigned na ko. Resign na, New Year's resolution, actually. Oo, finally, na yun. New Year's resolution siya. New year, new me. No, naka-focus na yun ko karon diri sa Not Just Cake. So, finally, yun, no. No, so happy pod nga kanang inana ko into something kanang I'm passionate about gid gihapon, no. So, mo lang to siya. I hope guys nga maka-visit mo here soon. Narami diri sa Corrales Yakapin in front of Trinidad Building. So, accessible ra kaya siya. We're open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Saturdays. Thank you.
Salamat kayo for
Shout
actually
out
hosting
Not
us
Just
in your
Cakes.
place.
Thank you sa hospitality.
Salamat. Not Just Cakes. Wow.
And
Ba?
vibes.
Ba? Lamig kay balik-balik din ako.
Next week na sad.
Hey, anything else you want your listeners or folks who actually kaabang sa inyong music would like to know before we cap
more
us off?
music this month for show. More videos. Mag-drop me og major projects this year. Videos. Gossip pod.
Sa Gossip. Nami mga upcoming release. Very very soon og mga collab with local brands. We really mess with Osmen, Stolen,
Skate.
the homies.
No.
It is
Muna to siyang announcement.
Homies.
The homies, mga
Might release my own material soon.
might
Might.
i-encourage pa nato si Carl. Katong podcast.
Luto-luto.
Magluto ta.
For
Murag,
sure.
ang idea kay murag mag-podcast sa brand, murag magbuhatag something, wa kamulong ga storya ta. Ingana bitaw. Mo to, more music this year.
Follow
Lucky
ninyo.
Bondocks, Spotify, YouTube. Lucky Bondoc, LUCKYBONDOC sa IG. GodblessGossip sa IG para sa
Gossip
drip.
IG.
We got you.
Salamat SAMTalks.
Salamat
Huge
SAMTalks.
upside.
Not Just
Since
Cakes,
music
Sir
plays.
Lucky and the family.
Not Just Cakes.
Brother
Kami nga
Mikhail.
French vanilla.
Gabi ka lang yung French vanilla ba? Shout out to everybody that listened to our podcast. Because it's getting dark and we have to go our separate ways. This is my way of closing. Thank you everybody. And this is Scenes and Music Press and God Bless Gossip and Huge Upside. SAMTalks. Bye, folks.